Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Monday night here, January 16th, and I got a few cars to crack open. I'm going to review a couple of cars too, mainly because I haven't taken pictures of them for Instagram yet, and that's I got them out to do that. So um, I did a little bit of toying around with the diorama, just moved some stuff around, cleaned it up a little bit. But anyways, we're going to start with these. These two cars are not mine, but I sold a lot of cars, a lot of Hot Wheels Ferraris to a guy, and he's international. And he bought these from another collector who I also know, and so I'm hubbing for him. So the collector sent these to me so I can ship them out to him international, so he's only paying one international fee. Anyhow, they're Boulevard cars. I have not seen these cars in person. They're not mine, but all the Ferraris I sold him are loose, and I'm going to ship them that way. And to save on shipping, he said just go ahead and crack them. So we'll take a look at these Boulevard cars. This is the Chrysler Airflow, 1934. It's actually pretty sweet looking, I think. And I think we've seen this car. Actually, I think I have a pop culture version of this casting, which is pretty sharp. These are all metal body, metal base, real rider tires. So that's a Boulevard Chrysler Airflow. And then one of them was already sent loose, and it is a 49 drag Merc. That one's actually kind of sweet. And then the last one is an Amphibicar, which actually is a real car. Didn't make it very far, but there are some of these out there in existence that actually you can drive to the lake and just drive straight on in. Amphibicar. I don't think this casting has made too many appearances. It's an interesting one to be sure. I'm not a big fan of the wheels. The Airflow has the same wheels. Not a big fan of those. The wheels on the Merc are kind of sweet. Actually, those are actually really cool looking. I don't think I've seen those either from Hot Wheels. So there's those. The cars, well here, this one's mine. I found this. I still have 2 cases of these Redliners. I have 2 cases of Redliners and 1 case of Track Day. I think I'm just going to put them way up in the closet to see what happens. That Gasser is, I think, outside of the Japan Historics, the Gasser is like the hottest car. I think it's actually pulling more cash than the Datsun 510 from the Track Day set. This Camaro is pretty sweet, though. I really like it. I like the wheels. These wheels, Hot Wheels should put these on more. These wheels look awesome on the 83 Silverado. They're nice wheels, and it's a nice little casting. So that's cool. Speaking of Camaros, I think that's a 67, right? Or a 69. Or it's a 68 Copo Camaro. This one is a 67. And I don't remember where I got this. I cracked it on video, but I've seen this car around, and it sells for about $20. It's an awesome car, though. It's got an awesome vintage racing look to it. A lot of sponsor badges, metal base. So, yeah, that's a cool one. I'm going to shoot some pictures of that for Instagram. And then a couple other cars. This one here, just a mainline. Albeit an awesome mainline. This is my favorite Hot Wheels car of 2017. And probably even beyond that. I bought a custom. It's a gold, Spectraflame gold with gold wheels. It's a really well done custom. The guy that made it, after I bought it from him, I commissioned him to make me a Brock Fairlady. And he's done. And he sent me the little video of the car yesterday. It looks amazing. I cannot wait to get it. He's also doing, so the one I got is red. He's also doing a blue one, and he wants to know if I'm interested in the pair. So I for sure will get the red one, and I'll see. The blue one wasn't done yet, but this casting right here it's a sick casting. I really am surprised that it's not getting more love from all the JDM enthusiasts. It's a sick little car. So that's it for opening. I have one more green machine that I'm going to open at the end of the video, but a couple of other cars that I wanted to review. This is another one that I cracked on the channel here. This is an Enzo Ferrari, and it's from a Hot Wheels 100% oil can set. It is a metal body on a metal base. This car is so much nicer than the Super. It's ridiculous. Look at the interior. It's two-toned. You have lensed headlights. You have side view mirrors. Really nice wheels. They are rubber tires with tread. I think I only paid like 30 bucks for the... It came with this and a 250 GTO. And then it has the opening bonnet with that big old V12. At least I think it's a V12. I could be wrong on that. But anyways, the only thing that the Super has going for it is the Spectre Flame. This is a killer Ferrari. I think this is one of the nicest Ferraris Hot Wheels has ever put out. And that's saying a lot because they have put out a ton. It's an awesome roller. Really nice little car. So I wanted to show that. I'm going to take some pics of that for Instagram. And then lastly is this. This is one of my favorite cars in my collection. One of my favorite chase cars. It's easily my favorite Ultra Red. It's a really hard to find Ultra Red. And this is the, I think it's 73 Plymouth Roadrunner. It's just a beautiful car. Very hard to find. I had a couple of them. I cracked one. I kept the other one. And then I ended up trading the other one. And if I ever have a chance to get another one, I will. Because you don't see this car come up very often. And it's just a beautiful looking car. They did such a great job on this. I love that body style. It's my favorite Auto World casting in general, not just chase. The regular variations of that, the gunmetal gray and the red one, they're selling for like 20 to 30 just for the regular. That's how limited they are and how hard they are to find. They don't come to market very often. It doesn't seem. Anyways, the last car that I'm going to open for the video tonight. I've been on the fence about this car. I've had it for a few weeks. I only paid $25 for it. Actually, I've had it for probably a couple months now. I've thrown it up for trade a couple times and haven't gotten any interest. And the interest that I have gotten on it, I'm just not getting the offers on it that I was hoping to get. So, with all of that being said, I'm going to crack it open. It's a Series 1 Hollywood green machine, Smokey and the Bandit. Now, as far as the Series 1 Hollywoods go, this, I think, was the highest produced green machine. Some of the Series 1 Hollywood cars were produced at a higher volume than some of the others. That's why, like this one, there's I think 250 of these. Some of the others, there's only around 100, and that definitely affects the price. But even though there are a whole bunch more of these, you just don't see them for sale very often. So I'm going to take it out, and it's going to go in the green machine display. You can tell it's an old Greenlight just how flimsy the plastic is. Also, the edges aren't crimped like the newer ones. That's another way you can tell if it's an older Greenlight or not. All right. It's just a green wheel, green machine, but it is just sick looking. The guy that I bought it from had the Series 2 also for the same price. And next time I see him, if he still has it, I'm going to buy it. This car is dope. That is your Series 1 Hollywood Pontiac Trans-Am. You've got the Rebel flag there on the front license plate. Nice gloss black finish. Gold trim. Sorry, the lighting's not great. I shuffled it around. It does have an opening hood, which I'm not going to mess with. The Firebird there. All the trim around the glass is all gold. It's really nice looking. Greenlight has brought this car out a bunch of times with different wheel variations. You have the Bandit 2. And I think this is the coolest one. I think this is the only one that has that flag on the front. But a really cool piece for the Green Machine collection. It's a nice roller, which is always good. So the Carney case is coming. According to FedEx tracking, it should be here Wednesday. So hopefully by then I'll be able to get everything displayed proper so I can get all my green machines displayed together. Actually, let's go for a little walk and I'll show you kind of what I mean by that. Zoom back away from the diorama, stepping on trash. Got a small pile of boxes, just a small pile. Alright, this is kind of where I centralize everything. Bunch of loose cars here. We got three jammers, a Greenlight. And then what do I got? This is just like real random Hot Wheels stuff, 100% Redline Club. Mostly stuff with real riders. Behind it, I've got Matchbox, Maisto, Hot Wheels Mainline Entertainment, Retro Entertainment. I have 2 jammers of that. I've got the Car Culture. This is stuff that is sorted, that is waiting to be put away. I need to go get more of the small little Ziploc bags from Hobby Lobby, because what I do is I put them in a Ziploc bag and then I put the Ziploc bag in the tub. Those are Hot Wheel mainlines, but I'm going to start one for premium. It's going to be a combination of like Johnny Lightning M2 and Racing Champions. All my Greenlight stuff will be in jammers. And then up here, this is where I was keeping all the unopened stuff. The Hot Wheels stuff is pretty much all cracked open from a few months ago. I do have that, which I don't think I'm going to crack open, simply because I have the green one here, and then I have the white one with the dog. This one has a metal toolbox, so it's a little heavier. It also has a 2-tone interior. We've got a couple of Texas Drive-Ums. And then this is all Green Machine up here. You can see this used to be full, and now it's not full. There's still a decent amount up here though. Got a blue collar, a red tire F-150. So that's kind of what's going on up here. I'm on the fence about opening this one. It's another Series 1. The last 2 times this is sold on eBay, it's sold for over $100. So, But that's my hometown where I grew up, Arapahoe County. At some point, I will get around to opening the rest of the Gas Monkey greenies that I have. Got that Mustang back there. And then this column here on the left is all the stuff that's going to stay on card, simply because I already have it cracked open. So the Bronco I have. This actually I don't have open, but I'm not going to open it because I'm going to get the Aunt Edna so that I have all three. And then in the back, a couple of really nice muscle green machines. The Goodyear Grabber, Olds Cutlass, Gulf Mustang. And then the last one is the Talladega Night Chevelle. So since I have all of those loose, I'm going to keep one loose and one on card. Anyways, so I think I'm going to pull all of these racks down and put the carny case here and then move these racks. And a lot of this stuff is going to go be put away in jammers and tubs. This is all Johnny Lightning and Auto World. There are a few M2s and a few Racing Champions mixed in. The vast majority of it is Johnny Lightning and Auto World. And I've got a bunch of stuff over here to sort. Somebody was asking me about my Matchbox rigs. I don't have that many of them. There's some of what I have there. Some of those are off-brands, but I've got a NASA Majorette, and I've got a NASA Matchbox. Don't have the trailers for them. I've got a bunch of mainline Batmobiles. Just a bunch of random junk. Those two chargers are pretty sweet. Those are from haulers. So those are not too easy to find. Actually, they're not easy to find at all without the hauler. Most people don't split them up. I'm just not a big fan of the M2 haulers, so I pulled the cars out. There's another Matchbox rig. So I got that to do. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with those. Those are, I think, 36 count. They're just not very strong. There's a nice little custom. And here's what I was talking about, though. So right now, I've got all this Hot Wheels stuff, which is basically RLC and Supers and convention stuff mixed in with the Ultra Reds and the Green Machines. As you can see, it doesn't really flow. So with the carny case, I'll get all the Hot Wheels stuff into it, and then I'll probably get another carny case, a little smaller, for the Green Machines, because all of those are Green Machines and all of this stuff over here is all Green Machine. There's the other Ferrari 250 GTO that came with the Enzo. It's actually a really nice little casting too. Really good detail. These guys are working on a broke down Dodge. And I would imagine that when I do get that carny, a lot of these green lights are going to make their way back up. I still got to figure out what to do with the hitch and toes, because this shelf is taken, and I've started this shelf. This stuff is awesome. You guys really should treat yourselves to a Tomica Limited Vintage or a Kyosho. Just buy one random. Wait 2 or 3 weeks for it to ship to you from China and just see what you think of it. I'm really starting to dig that stuff. I've also been considering selling these. I don't know why. Still not sure. Anyways, that was a lot more rambling than I intended. You guys have already seen all this stuff, so... anyways, thanks for checking out the video. Please follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to build up my followers on Instagram. Right now, I've got twice as many YouTube subscribers as I do followers on Instagram. Granted, I've been on YouTube twice as long, but I would appreciate that. And we'll have another giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. And I'm hoping to do something big, like maybe give away one of those. Or even one of those. Something big. A grail piece. That's kind of what I'm hoping. So, as always, thanks for the support. I'm going to go eat dinner. I will holler at the next video.